All right, y'all, it's time for the I do. I'm going to just review this problem with you in 4 simple steps I know we practiced all year. So let's begin. A salesman earned $18 out of $100 in commission. Now, let me think. I know those are both numbers, and the word out of usually tells me that there is a fraction. But how do I know the numerator and denominator? Well, if it's 18 out of 100, the last number is always the total, so that's going to be my denominator, and the first word is going to be the part, so that's my numerator. I can also go ahead and set up the fraction. That's going to be numerator over denominator, 18 out of 100. And usually we know the smaller number always goes on the top. It also says what value is equivalent to the fraction of his commission. I know the equivalent means equal, but in this case, wow, I see a lot of decimals out here. So I'm going to make sure that I convert the fraction to a decimal. I'm going to write the word convert. Sometimes he even asks me about percent, so I should probably do that too. Okay, so we know my first step is always to write the fraction. My second step is I'm always going to estimate. Is this going to be more or less than half? We're going to compare it to half. Well, let's see. If you only earn $18 out of $100 in commission, you're definitely earning pretty little. That's less than half because I know that 50 is half of 100 and 18 is less than 50. So let's eliminate any answers that are greater than half. A looks pretty small because it's a decimal. B looks pretty small because 1 is less than half. C, 1800, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to write more than half and eliminate it. Now, my next 2 steps, like we said, is I actually have to convert my fraction to a decimal. So let's go ahead and do ice cream method to work it out. I know the ice cream or the top part always goes in the freezer. So the numerator is going to be divided by the denominator. Can 100 go into 1? No. Can 100 go into 18? No, but it can go into 180. How many times? Probably 1 time. 180 minus 100 gives me 80. What do I do now that I don't have any more zeros? I can add a 0 to the end and drop it down. 100 goes into 800 8 times, so I write it on top. 100 minus 8 is 800. I get 0 left over, which means 0.18 is my answer, 0.18 or 18 hundredths. Now, let's go through the answer choices. A is definitely too small. It has an extra 0 there. B has a decimal in the wrong place. Looks like D is our only answer. Now, usually they're also going to have percents here, so I need to make sure, look at my anchor chart, so I know how to convert that decimal to a percent using the Dr. Pepper method. But definitely, we need to be aware that the 4th step would be convert decimal to percent. In this case, we know that decimal to percent would just be moving the decimal 2 places to the right to make it 18%. Just in case that's an answer choice, we need to make sure we have it solved. Awesome job, y'all.